Hello, good morning. Hello. Hope you are having an amazing day so far. All right, I'm wondering why my music is not playing. I like to get the day started with some music. All right, there we go. Everything is looking good. Let's move this over. So good morning. I do have The Economist up. I always check out every Friday morning. I check out what's going on with The Economist. And so today's China's risky reboot. Let's enlarge this a little bit. All right, that doesn't want to work. There's more than one way to make that happen. Trump and nuclear deterrence, Latin America's right-wingers, why India's elite loves Modi, more cures for weight loss drugs. Very interesting, right? Weight loss drugs. Why not just do it the old-fashioned way? Why does everybody need to get an instant fix, right? What was interesting is that this is for tomorrow, April 6th, but it was up yesterday. Usually that doesn't happen. Something interesting to me. Barron's still has not put theirs up. Red cover here and red cover here. Is this something we need to pay attention to in light of the recent day that we just had yesterday? So let's look over here at the indexes, everything. Just checking out PAAS. All right, let's put this on SPY. Make this a 15-minute chart and 24-hour chart. Hello, everybody. Good morning. If you're not used to my live streams, hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And I've got some other cool news for the day. All right, I usually start off the day by doing the limits. This has just become a habit ever since March of 2020 of knowing the limits down. Obviously, we haven't, used them in 4 years, but it takes 2 seconds, really, to execute. So here it is. I will share it with you guys. It's important to know the levels just in case, right? Just in case we were to go bearish and have a big, crazy bear down day that, hey, if we go down 7% at 477, you probably want to take some profit before then because we would likely have a bounce after that. All right, let me pull it down. I'll save it. All right, next up, I always get the why the pick? The background? Brenda, you know me too well. It is from my new launch for my children's book. So I put a bedroom in the background. Because, let's go here. Right here. Go to my bookshelf, I'll show you guys. So I launched my book today, Love You to the Sun and Back, bedtime story. So I did post it out on Twitter. Ooh, maybe I can post it over here. So that is why, because of my bedtime story. So here, love you to the sun and back. So very proud of it, excited to share it with the world, and hopefully make some others really happy. All right. It's a super long link. It won't take that link. All right, I'll have to do it later. Anyway, okay, back to the originally scheduled program. Fear and greed, why isn't it advancing and declining? It almost seems like maybe they would want to have it be advancing and declining. Okay, so let's go to Forex Factory. What do we have for announcements for today? It's not the 4th, it is the 5th. 8:30, we have a bunch of announcements. So I'm gonna wait to do all of the mapping out of potential trades until 8:30 because these are going to affect it likely. We do have some red folders there. Typically those will affect the market. All right, let's go here. Let's go over here. Drag this, boom. Okay, there we go. Let me pull this down here. And Forex Factory right there. Okay, boom. Doing multiple things all at once. 8:30, 9:15, and then 12:15 and 3 o'clock. All right, so let's bring this on over here. And I will do this quick. More than one way to make this happen. And there we go. There is the link. All right, let me move this over here, the chat, so I can participate. Let's rotate our screen right here. All right, so we do have the list over here, waive. Oh, see, almost 8:30. Yep, look at how the SPY is dancing there. Oh, you can't really see that. It is totally jumping around. Up, down, up, 56 cents, down to 17 cents, 6.28. It's going all over the place, so we'll give it a second. Some bigger volume, likely from last night, is coming in. Let me check out this waive. Waive is lower float, 15 minutes. Okay, 325, up $5. Lower float. We can go ahead and put that on there. All right, let's check out AMD. How does that look? Whew. It's got some potential. FCX, SPY, QQQ, BAC. Let's check out BAC today. BAC could become an outside day over here if it goes below 36.88, but it's slower moving, but we'll put it on there. Has bigger volume. Tesla up 70 cents. I know that Terry loves Tesla. It is still below the big major point of control from all of this volume. So they haven't really bought yet. So I think it's going to be a continued gap down, but it's, for the moment, it is up. So that's why I have it on up gappers. All right, Amazon, GDX, Meta. Let's see, Amazon had a bigger move. Let's look at Amazon. Is this going to be the selling wick at the top yesterday with buyers exhaustion? Let's put Amazon on there. All right, now BAC is on the 1 cent below. Volume, let's check out Mara. Mara hitting the 161 on the daily. Let's see here. If we go below 1760. Okay, we can put this one on over here. Riot. If you guys have anything stocks you'd like to check out, put it in the chat. Riot looks like it's melting down. getting lower by the day there. Man. I remember when it was way up here. 21. 84. Ooh, I hope people haven't held it the whole time. All right. Let's see, lunar, Mondelez. Let's check out what else we have going on over here. CCL, Google, continued ICE. ICE. Oh, really? Oh, I don't want Canada. I want all stocks. There we go. NVIDIA and SMCI. You got it, Terry. Let me put it over here. ICE, the Intercontinental Exchange. Down. Just looks like one trade though. So I'm going to ignore that one, even though it's 178,000. Let's check out Google. Okay, just zoomed in on that. So Google could retrace back up and move down inside day. We'll add it on here though. It does tend to be a bigger mover. AG down 1.99. Coin, TSM. All right, let's check on TSM and coin. TSM and coin. All right, let's bring it back over. So we've got coin right here. So if you guys are new to following me, I do set it up with pre-market volume over here. I look to see what's happening throughout the day. Where could we find some resistance? Where could we find some support? Where are we going to go above there using pivots, camarillas, point of control volume? Volume really will determine what's going on. These blue lines are going to be 70% of the volume pre-market. So we could put this up here, 245, right here, just below, down at 244.84. It looks like some bigger volume came in, and 248.51, just to let you understand how I set that up a bit more. Okay, 245, 248, 51. On purpose, 51. Okay, that we're gonna have to move that down. 244. Because of the pivot right there with 51. All right. Let me move this down just a bit down here so I can. Nope, wrong one. This one. All right, let's check out TSM. I'll go back to coin really quickly. 169 million. So I also like to look at, this one looks like it's following some sort of moving average there. I like to check it on different time frames too. So here's a 3-day for TSM. I have the anchored volume weighted average price here as the white line. So looks like people are still buying there a bit. We had this flag move, it moved up. We had bigger selling that had happened that brought the point of control to 140.59. So looking to see if we're really going to be able to break up above. Moved up nicely yesterday, but pulled back a bit. Has the potential to move up, back up again up here to the 150 area, maybe higher, but we'll check it out and see. For now, it's going somewhat sideways. If we look at it on a weekly chart, right here, it's slowly setting higher lows. Okay. So let's see. Point of control is at 139.90. We put this at 140. Have a nice space right there to 143. If we go below, 138.60, 138.80. It just popped back up into that sort of bell curve range of the volume for today. Yep. All right. Hello, welcome. If you have a stock you'd like me to give you my opinion on, put it in the chat. Happy to assist. All right, let's go to Google. First and third Friday of the month is Free Friday. If my kids will get back to school, they had a snow day yesterday, I can do my midday live streams. They like to pull mommy's attention when they're home. Imagine that, right? Okay, 149 and 150.50. So is this going to break up above? Let's see. Looks like I have. I don't see the, oh here. Let me move this to over here. How about we go to earnings? And how about I click on that? Point of control is white. How about I make it yellow? I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Unless it's just down here. I guess it's down there. There you go. Do dash line. There we go. I wasn't used to seeing it as a dotted line. So point of control is all the way down at 141.38. All right, let's check out Riot today. All right, Riot above 10.12, point of control is at 10.02 or below 9.92. Smaller price, so the areas. Hey, Troy, happy Friday. So 9.92 and 10.12. If you have anything in particular, Troy, you'd like to see me put on the list and go over, let me know. We've already got NVIDIA and SMCI there. You can see from Terry. Tesla won against Terry. He doesn't like it anymore, or she doesn't like it anymore. All right, let's do Mara. With Bitcoin, the halving coming up. Woo! Everybody's running for it. Now we have institutional buying. Is it going to go crazy just before? All right, 1840 here for Mara or below. You can do 1788. It's a small area down here to 71. The bigger one would be down to 1730. So if you want to be a little bit more conservative, wait until 1760. A little bit more aggressive, 1788. Just know that it's a smaller little scalp zone there. Troy, did you see it? I wrote a book. The link is in the chat. It just went live today. Today is the release day. Very exciting. All right, sort of looks like a diamond here. So we'll see if Amazon is going to reverse or if this was, hey, let's just convince people to sell with a panic drop down so that we can, you know, take over and rocket higher. Okay, 180.47 and 182.81. CELH. Thank you. All right, CELH. Yep. We'll check it out. So Tesla point of control is hanging out right here with this white line. It has, I got into it. There was a point of control right here, all the way back here, so it's even higher. I got in, it went up, it came down, stopped me out, and then it went up, and then it, boom, crashed down. Or no, it was 175, 72, 192. Yeah, I got in over here, and then it took me out. And then happy to be out of that because it went lower, right? Some of the best trades are the stops. Okay. So if we put it here, 170, nice round number, and up here 172. We have pivot here at 172.12, 172.26. Let's do 172.80 up here. Make sure that we're sort of out of the traffic zone, so it's definitively going to move. If we move up above, maybe it's only going to move up to 173.62 to the 15 EMA right here. And then maybe up to 174.89. But let it get out of the traffic box, like in New York City, the traffic stoplight. Thank you, Brenda. Let's check out Bank of America. So Bank of America tends to be a bit slower. It's below, we had a pretty bearish day. It looks like 36.80. It might, if it goes below 36.80, potential for it to fill this to the downside over here, 36.30. If this one moves down, it does tend to move big, fairly quickly. Like when it moved up quickly. So if it's a sideways day, it could just be kind of boring. But if it moves faster, it could be quite interesting. So we will do 36.80. Point of controls here at 36.95. Yeah, 36.80, small steps down. 37.12, small step up there. All right. All right, AMD over here. Put it up above 169.01. Point of controls at 168.50. We have a trend line. Oops, undo that. That I happen to move. I don't know where that trend line is coming from. Ah, thanks, Brenda. All right. Great baby gift. 167. Let's put it at 166.50. It looks like it wants to just come on down there. The bigger move would be obviously below the low of yesterday. So if we were to drop below 165.50, so if we go below 166.50, I would look for the tests of the lows. You can see it's somewhat setting up for higher lows over here. So it might only come down to say 166.20. All right. Okay, so that. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. If you have something that you'd like me to check out, put it in the chat. All right, let's go to waive, a bit of a lower float, right? 36.62 million. So that means this one's going to get a caution. It should have options, but it will move fairly quickly. Big volume here and big volume here. Let's throw on a little anchored volume profile. All right, so we are above it right now. Let's come on over here. Had some good pre-market activity. So right now, this looks like it could move fairly quickly. Looks like 326 is going to be the upper bound. Point of control is at 324.98. So if we put it down here, 324 for the downside. Right, let's make that one green. Just what I'm used to seeing. All right, so if it comes back down, watch for test down here, potentially at 322.36. 322.18, 321.41, 320.72 down to 320. So potential forward to the downside, $1.80 to the upside. If it breaks up above there, could easily go up to 336. So you could be looking at almost $11 to the upside there. Since it is low float, I will do this and give it a 45-minute on this side so you can sort of see where the big volume has been and where it's going. And you can see the path of that point of control. So it was up at 330, then they sold at 325. So they're testing that area now. It flipped down to 320. So maybe 320 to 330. Would be the range to really watch. Bigger picture. All right, let's do the indexes. Let's move this back to a 5-minute. Dow came down, testing a point of control. So for today, for trading, up above 387.60 or below 386. Let's do the Russell. And point of control is down at 203.18. I'd bring it up here to 203.50 as the retracement trade. It could come up to 204.20. Fairly clear from there. If it goes below 202.79, that would be my, hey, that's my potential short zone. All right, let's go to the Qs. Qs was hanging out up above, and then it dropped down. Let's see, we are below the point of control from back here. We have a little bit of a flag zone going. I think I'll get rid of this one. This one might act as resistance, but what I'm going to do here, actually, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe it's going to come back up and test again. We shall see. And that trend line, okay, that's a point of control over here. Still up there. go down to this big volume. And it flipped to be back here. So we're below 438.83, bigger volume. So if we're not able to reclaim that today, then it's a potential for this to drop down further. Let's see if we move it back here. Still there. How about all the volume all the way back down there? Still there. So it looks like they've sold quite a bit, right? 369. So could we move all the way down here? Yeah, more than likely I would look for the 403.20 as a test, bigger picture long term, if it corrects to that point. 436.40 today for the day trade, potentially. And the upside, 437, I can't talk today, and 51 cents to the upside. All right, and the SPY. SPY is testing. It looks like that's just me moving it, and it really likes to alert saying that it's gone below or above when I'm moving that around. All right, so I would put this over here, 514 or above 515.20. I just have to move it, otherwise it alerts me every 5 minutes. If it goes above 515.20, my next one would be 515.50. All right, let me take a picture right there. Okay, here is that. If you guys want to check that out, I'm just going to go to the website really quickly, get it uploaded there. And then we'll go over NVIDIA, SMCI, and CELH. And very soon, hold on. That's not what I want. Let's put on, let's say, Meta. That one I don't think has anything. Well, it applies. The knowledge applies to everyone, right? All right. So let me just get there. Boom. Let's go to NVIDIA. Do you guys want to see it on the daily, intraday? Are you guys looking, Terry, are you looking for a day trade, swing trade? What sort of perspective are you looking for? Right now, with the big volume over here, it's below. Let's go from earnings. From earnings, it's below as well. Day trade wise, we are below the pivot, so it's more of a bearish day right off the bat. I would use 870 or 862.50. No, 862.40. No, yeah, 862. Correction, 863. Day trade, 863 and 870. All right, SMCI. SMCI is above the point of control, so it's testing the 33 over here. It likes to bounce off of it. Many times I see that they will bounce it off of the 33, so it might have a buying wick like these days right here below the 33. So it might be a quick short trade if that happens. That's 950.96 right there. So I would bring it up here 960. I'd use that nice round number there, and up above 972. Potential $4.51. Otherwise, a bigger move up right there. So I would use those two areas. It did have point of control at 973.90 earlier this morning. So if you wanted to wait, you could be a little bit more conservative and go 976.51 right there. All right, and let's check out CELH for Troy. If y'all have any other stocks you'd like to check out, let me know. All right, so CELH, drag these up here. Let's put on a point of control from earnings, crazy volume. We are below it right now, 81.69. So right now it might be in a bit of a retracement mode. We're below that 33, could be testing, might move up and then roll back over. Bigger picture for swing trade, I would look at 80.40. You'd have to be above that 33 exponential or below 79.50 right there. And then you have a nice 28 cents down to 22 and then down to 79 and then 78.96 right there. All right, any other stocks y'all would like to check out? Yes, no, maybe so. Let's see. I think I closed the other page. I did, so I'm going to pull this down here quick, and I will pull it up to show you guys. Super proud and excited. The link is in the chat of my book that just released today, so check it out. A tearjerker for all the moms out there, so definitely check it out. Have an amazing trading day, and I will hopefully see you all around noon. All right, have a great one. Bye for now.